everyone, and welcome to Simply Made Homestead. Now today I just want to show you a little bit about, give you a little tour. We haven't looked at the garden in a while. Just show you what's going on, and I want to talk about the garden. Have you thought about fall planting for your gardening? Have you started planning for your fall planting? Well, now is definitely the time, and depending on what it is that you want to plant, you may or may not be too late. So we have got a airplane. Oh gosh, you can't see it. Flying over. Oh, that's a funny looking little thing. I don't know if it was a homemade jobber or what that was, but we get a lot of different individual aircraft and things around here. It's like, you call it Sky High City or something, Zephyr Hills. A lot of people jumping out of planes. My husband likes that sort of thing, not me. I'll stick to the ground. Okay, so first let's get started. I want to show you the garden and talk about what we've got going on. It is July, hot, hot, hot. I have already been out here working and sweating and been inside and cooled off a little bit, had some water, and I'm back out, but we're not going to be here long. So I'm going to show you what's going on. All right, I just want to give you a quick look-see first. This is our gate and our little arches. I'm getting excited because the loofah is coming up and it's working its way around the top of the archway there. A lot more on one side than the other, but this side's catching up, and it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. We've got look at the loofah. Isn't that pretty? And those beautiful yellow flowers, and the bees just love those flowers. So pretty. All right, now over here, empty bed. We're gonna start working on that, getting it all built up and ready for fall gardening. Here are our cowpeas. They're supposed to be climbers too, so I'm hoping they'll get a move on. And over here, I had all the way across too, and something came along, probably a grasshopper, and just bit the tops off of them. But our peanuts here look absolutely amazing. I was trying to pull a few weeds out and ended up pulling the peanut, and there were actually peanuts on them. I was so excited. Sunflowers are doing okay, some of them better than others. The chocolate cherry, can't wait to see them. And over here, we've got our grapevines. We've got most all of them have reached the end of to the post. We've only got one down there on the end that we're still waiting on. And our new ones are coming up really well. Like I said, guys, this is just a really quick tour of the garden. The okra patch right here on the right just is doing beautifully. It loves this super hot weather. It's just kicking out the okra. I mean, I come out here twice a day and get a handful each time I come out here. And it's just doing absolutely beautiful. The okra is in the hibiscus family. See that pretty flower? So pretty. And beside it, we have the roselle hibiscus on each side of the little path there. And I just can't hardly wait for it to start blooming and be able to make some hibiscus tea, because I just love it. Our little peppers, they're hanging in there but not looking too sporty. Sunflowers were in between them. We cut back just yesterday because they were done. And these I planted later on because the first batch just didn't come up well. And look at the bees. Man, they are just loving the sunflowers. Over here, the marigolds look beautiful still. Our tomato plants have been pulled up. A couple of basils are hanging in there. Cayenne peppers, not looking too good. The bigger peppers on the end down there, those are jalapenos, and they're hanging in there pretty good. The sweet potatoes, I am just really tickled about the sweet potatoes. We grew our own slips this year, and the slips, we only grew probably 3 feet of slips, if that, and it filled this entire thing. I mean, right down to the very last slip. We did not run short, and we did not want to throw one out. That will never happen again, but it was great that it happened this time, and they are just looking amazing. Asparagus back there is doing great. This bed is pretty much done. I've got some zinnias in there still, a little volunteer ground cherries that really didn't do much, but I still enjoy them. I don't know why they're yellow, and I hadn't really worried with them. Volunteer sunflower back there. Now this is our sun hemp, which I threw down by hand for a cover crop for the summer, because this was our corn patch. First time ever using this piece of land. And corn is, they love nitrogen, so they pull a lot of nitrogen from the soil. I threw this down. I won't do it by hand again, because apparently I'm not very good at it. Because you see the bunches, just kind of bunched up in places and then kind of skinny in places. But it's out there, and I'm very pleased to have it. And once it gets up, it takes a couple of months to grow, but it grows really great in this super hot weather. And so then I'll be able to, we'll just mow it down and till it into the ground, and it'll add lots and lots of nitrogen back to the soil. There is our horseradish, still hanging in there and looks awesome. We won't harvest it until late fall. And this is our tropical section. Yes, we got to work on it. We've got lots of little pineapple plants in there. The banana tree has multiplied, which is awesome. Excited about that. But this eventually will be more of a garden space and kind of get things going a little bit better. Now look at these girls. They know what to do when it's so hot outside. Oh yeah. Just hang out in the shade, huh, Fifi? Huh, Fifi? Yes. Here comes Athena. She can't stand it. She loves her little lovins too, don't you, baby? Yeah. Sweet babies. But look at the crepe myrtles. Boy, aren't they pretty? So, so pretty. All right, I've made it to the swing, and I just want to show you this beautiful blue sky and the clouds. It's one thing about Florida. We have some beautiful, beautiful clouds. And there's the little goatees over there. Oh, silly girls. All right, now for planning your fall garden, first thing you need to find out is, if you don't know already, what is your zone? So go to farmersalmanac.com. I will leave a link in the description box below, and just type in your zip code and it will tell you what your zone is. Next, you can also go to the search bar in Farmer's Almanac and type in garden calendar, and it will pull up a calendar for your area, and it will show you what all the things that you can plant and when you can plant them, when to start them indoors, when to transplant, that sort of thing. It is wonderful. It even tells you like how many days to harvest and stuff such as that. So be sure and check that out. Next, you need to find out, you'll see from that growing calendar what you can plant, okay? So, because we need to get our things together and we need to be ready when it's time to plant. So what's coming up in your area that you can plant? And then number two, decide what you want to eat, okay? Not everything on that list, like beets. I don't eat beets. I love turnips and collards and things like that a lot of people don't. So find out what you like to eat, what you will eat, and what your family will eat, okay? Secondly, if you already have seeds, thirdly, wherever we are in our list of things to do, if you already have some seeds, go and see what you have left. How many seeds, if it's what you want to plant, and order more if you need more. If you have seeds that are a year or two old, it'd be a good idea, even if you have enough seeds or what you think is enough, it'd be a really good idea to get some backups just in case, because a lot of them, even though they tell you they're only good for this year, they will germinate, but your germination rate will be lower. So I always plant excess amounts of seeds to allow for germination, because there's so many that I want to have. And then the ones that you grow that you don't have room for in your garden, you can stick them somewhere else in a flower bed or somewhere, or you can give them to your friends and neighbors and your family. So it's a win-win situation. So Get your seeds ordered, find out what supplies you need, make sure you have a good starter mix for germinating your seeds. All right, now, while you're making your plans and making your list and getting your orders in, we also need to be looking at our garden plots. Look at amending your gardens. Now's the time to do it. You need to do it at least 2 weeks out before you plant. So I'm going to start now. This week I've got to plot that one little bare weedy looking thing out there that you saw. It needs compost bad. So that is my plan. I'm going to get it started now. It'll be a couple months or more before I actually plant in it, but I want to really get it built up, get it going, get it settled, and make sure it's in a lot better shape than what it's in right now. So make sure you look at that. And once you've decided on what you're going to plant, figure out what the needs of those plants are. If you don't already know, find those things out. These are things I have learned along the way, and I can tell you, I'm trying to be more prepared because I think we'll get a lot better harvest, and it'll be a lot more fun too, because you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to, and your plants are getting what they need, and it's just it gets me excited thinking about it. So make sure you know what they need as far as fertilizer, when to fertilize, and as far as pest control, like what things to look for, just all that kind of stuff, the care of your plant. So what are we going to do? We're going to find out what we can grow, what we want to eat, what we've got already as far as seeds, and what we need to order. And then get to working on getting all your supplies together and getting your garden ready for your soil nice and prepped and just ready for those plants to get in there and nourish them and grow big and strong and feed your family. All right, guys, if you enjoy videos like this, please hit that subscribe button and give us a big old thumbs up. It really helps us out, and share us with your friends and family. We love it when you join us, and we would love to hear from you. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If I don't have the answer, I will sure do my very best to find out for you. So until next time, take care and God bless.